The 18th of August 2012 at the Taj Samudra Hotel in Colombo. A reception organized by the National Peace Council sees representatives from the Sri Lankan government, opposition, diplomatic community and members of civil society who are here to meet and greet 2011 Nobel Peace Prize laureate Leymah Gbowee, known for leading a women's peace movement that brought an end to the Second Liberian Civil War in 2003. The Peace Prize laureate is here to share her experiences on the unique and necessary skills that women can bring to the table of a community recovering from the ravages of war.
When given the space, women bring unique skills, values, and contributions to peace processes. Women are able to look the perpetrator in the eye, say the truth, but is willing to move on. We talk about fairness and justice and democracy, and these are the tenets of this nation. If these are truly the tenets of this particular nation, the issues of those women who are looking for justice will be addressed speedily. Yesterday, the women of Sri Lanka launched their agenda for peace, security, peace, and development. It's a very beautiful document. And in my remarks, I asked the men of this country, including government officials, not to trash this document before it even hits the table.
The agenda that Leymah speaks of is one led by the Association of War-Affected Women, a Sri Lankan women's agenda on peace, security and development, which was presented to the government on the 17th of August 2012. On the 16th of August, a press conference introduced the agenda to the public, with Leymah present as a special invitee.
In 2010, the cross-party senior women politician coalition, they put together a document called Women's Voices in Development. We used that document as the base for the questionnaire, and we had a survey in the 10 districts of the North and East. From February to June this year, we conducted the survey. So it was a broad consultation as plus a survey, which was the background to the agenda. We're going to have a big advocacy campaign to the missions, to the donors, to tell here is the necessity to put your money, even through the government channels.
While the agenda calls for addressing a wide range of issues ranging from women's security and safety to the participation of women in rebuilding, recovery and reconciliation, a key aspect is the component of women and development, where issues concerning women's livelihood in the post-war context has been presented as an area that needs to be looked at. At another event held in Colombo recently, activists brought up similar concerns under the topic Sri Lankan women's human rights in post-war and growth economy.
There's a huge need for us to look at how the development process is being perceived or taken by the women, because women's way of understanding progress, growth is different the way that government has defined development.
And therefore, the event organized by the Center for Human Rights and Development and Women's Action Network in partnership with the Program on Women's Economic, Social and Cultural Rights brought together women working in the North and East who share their experiences and insights on the challenges that women face in the post-war environment.
அநேகமாக யுத்தத்தால் பாதிக்கப்பட்ட பெண்கள் வறுமையிலும் வறுமையான பல கஷ்டத்துக்குள்ள உள்வாங்கப்பட்டு இந்த கடைகளை வைக்கிறது. அப்போ சனங்களுக்கு வந்து சாமான் எங்கே விலை குறைய கிடைக்குதோ இல்லாட்டி எங்கே மெலிவாக கிடைக்குதோ அங்கே தான் போவாங்க. இப்படியான சந்தர்ப்பங்களில் இந்த இராணுவம் கடைகளை வைக்கிறதால இந்த பெண்கள் தங்களோட கடைகளை மூடிட்டு எந்த தொழில் செய்கிறன்னு தெரியாமல் தங்களோட வாழ்வாதாரத்தை இழந்த மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இந்த பொருளாதாரத்தையும் இழந்து நிற்கிற நிலைமை வந்து அநேகமாக கிழக்கில் ஒவ்வொரு பகுதியிலையும். அதே நேரம் அந்த இடங்கள் இப்போ எங்களோட இடங்களை பார்த்தா அந்த ஒரு வளமான இடம் இவங்களை வெளியேற்றினா எந்த இடத்துல கொண்டு வந்து குடியேற்றுறதுக்கான வாய்ப்புகளோ இல்லாட்டி அதுக்கான சந்தர்ப்பங்கள் இல்லை.
Land has been commodified under the market economy. Whereas if you start framing land as a natural resource which supports livelihoods, which guarantees right to food for all, then it's not a commodity to be traded. It's not a commodity for government at their will to give out, but it's a natural resource which belongs to everyone to access, use, have decision-making power over it.
As highlighted, land has become a contentious issue in post-war Sri Lanka due to measures taken by the state, military and even private companies. While those living particularly in the north and east are affected by this, the women face the worst due to lack of awareness and blurred views on ownership on regulations such as the LDO, the Land Development Ordinance.
நாங்கள் காணி சம்பந்தமாக ரிசர்ச் செய்து கொண்டிருந்த இடத்துல பெண்களுக்கு ஏற்பட்ட பாதுகாப்பு பெண்களுக்கென்று காணி தங்களுடைய பெயர்களில் எழுதுவது கூட ஒரு விடயமா என்றதுதான் அவர்களுடைய கேள்விக்குறியாக காணப்படுகின்றது.
Under the LDO, basically there is no provision saying it has to be a male or a female, but the practice is such that the interpretation within the administration is the head of the household being male. It's also lack of awareness among administrators and key government actors that women actually can be named under the permit.
We are talking to the government officers at the bottom level. So far we have not made any submission to the Women's Affairs Ministry. Pretty soon we really want to go with a two-page document which also came from the fact-finding mission that we did a couple of months ago.
No country can progress unless otherwise you have this very good partnership between the civil society and the government.
These women's groups should be commended for their efforts in raising awareness about women's concerns in post-war Sri Lanka. Concrete steps taken to communicate their demands to relevant government institutions and consensus reached on implementation with strict monitoring in place is what will translate words here into action for the affected women and their communities.